That happens immediately. The absolute moment I don't understand, I'd pull that out and drink it.
That is only for reading.
It is only for reading.
Oh, it is only for reading. I did not realize that. Well, then I don't drink it.
I come around to the front so I can hear it better.
The Land drinks it and then immediately goes, "Oh crap!" and then pukes it back up into the vial.
Well, I don't know. That means I can read anything else that's written in this room.
Do you want to still drink that?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't help you understand his language, and no code. You don't get to just run over there.
I look at the...
This is very quiet. Although as Ikrie is hitting although as Ikrie is hit and y'all are leaning forward, Ikrie does brush against apparently a volume control, and it gets a lot louder. So now all of you do hear this person yelling in a language that none of you understand.
Yelling like he's panicked or he's angry.
You're not sure. Freaking out would be a good way of putting it.
Can I tell by his facial expression? Also, is he humanoid?
Yes, he is humanoid. I'll describe him. Just give me a moment. Lan, your comprehension elixir, you are looking at some of the writings on the dashboard in front of you and on the wall labelings of things. You even see something written on the tunic that this man is wearing. You can't read it.
Okay.
It only works for common languages, but even being unable to read it does give you some information.
Okay.
What? Someone's there.
Okay. The description of this guy is he does have elf-like features. He has pointed ears, but not very prominent. His hair is almost like a light blue, and it is long, but it is kept in a ponytail behind his head. He does have a light blue skin as well. The irises of his eyes are a dark purple.
I would make a society check, but I don't think it'll get me anything.
Does it look like a chiss?
That's exactly what my brain went to. I'm pretty sure it is a chiss.
What do you guys see?
Mostly because of the blue skin and pointy ears.
Now, I don't think chiss are in Pathfinder, but that's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, that's what I was just picturing in my head.
That is not at all what I was thinking of, but 100% yes, it looks like a chest.
Okay. There's a Karth will just come to the door and kind of
Okay, no, I am sorry. He has no pupils or irises in his eyes.
Ooh, I was lagging. What the
Hammer. They're just like solid whites.
Oh wait, no, here we go. I found the perfect picture for this guy. Like, perfect picture. Including, I like the clothes he's wearing. This is the guy that you see.
Oh, he looks sad. He looks blue.
Does that provoke? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's Karth just goes to the door. Yeah, there's some blue man on this scrying square.
What?
I don't know.
Or maybe I can fit my head in.
I'll take a look.
I'll just calmly say, I'm sorry, sir. I don't understand what you're saying.
Trying to poke my head in through this.
He is continually like leaning forward and just his hands are gesturing like crazy, and you see him steadily like he's pointing at you and he's pointing to his left and just pointing at you and pointing to his left while shouting in a language you don't understand.
I look in the direction that he's pointing.
You see a dial right next to the screen.
Is it labeled?
Not in any symbols that you have ever understood before.
But it is labeled. In
Yeah,
which
there
case
are.
I will tell Land to tell me what it says.
He can't read it either.
I shrug.
Oh. Well, then I just start turning it.
You turn it, and his mouth is still moving in the same fashion, He is still saying the same words, but you are hearing him speak a different language after you hear one audible click.
Oh, that's a neat trick.
Huh? Is
You
it
don't
someone?
understand this language either.
Someone
So
else know?
I
What's-
keep turning it slowly. Co, can you hear?
Yeah, I'm right here. Poking my head through this window. Can't fit in through the back.
Okay, I just keep turning it until either we've exhausted the options, or one of us can understand them.
Make him speak orc, Ikrie.
I don't know if that's even an option.
Oh.
This is what is happening. Just different languages you were hearing of.
Is it like what he's saying? Is it different things, or is it like a loop?
Well, it's in different languages each time, so you wouldn't.
No, he is. It is not a
Like-
loop. He is motioning and pointing.
I keep clicking. Oh wait, I hear that one.
Yeah, I understand that one.
Hold on.
Wait, leave it on that one.
I'll leave it on this one.
But I can't understand it.
Me neither, but you know
Yeah,
what?
we understand you.
Yeah,
Oh.
3 of us understand. That's good enough.
What language is it?
Sylvan.
Yes.
Well, I relinquished the seat to land so he can talk.
He is messing with his stuff, and then you hear him, Sylvan. Hello. Yes. You can understand me. Who are you? What has happened?
My name is Lan, and we have found this steel carriage crashed in a valley in the northern part of the spine. Or not northern, but in the mountains of the spine.
The spine still carriage. The dropship, the landing pod. Are you? Where's the crew?
Crew.
We do not know.
No one was here, and the door was closed. There does not appear to be any crew.
What are you, elf?
Yes.
Yes? What are you?
My name is Jonathan. It is also a very popular name here.
Lance, like, I'm gone.
My name is Kwai Arni.
I just look at Setari. I'm assuming she's pulling out her
My
journal to
copious
write that
notes.
down.
Yes.
I didn't realize it when I named this guy, but I swear to God, for some reason I think y'all are just gonna start calling him Arnie.
Corny is
I mean, that's how I was thinking of him. Or
You-
Oh wow. Yeah, I butchered that. Okay.
What is your name?
as I said, I am Lan.
And I am
This
Setari.
is-
I'm Co.
I hear them say their names. I'm like, Ikrie.
I'm Karth.
Yes, Princess Faeruna, I have finally found you. Nah, what? Is there a common language between all of you so that we can speak better?
Yes, it's the common language.
That is what I was speaking when we started.
The human language.
But is that
I
way?
point at. No.
Do any of you speak? Do any of you speak any of the elemental languages?
I wish.
I speak Terran.
There are fewer of us who speak that than Sylvan.
Well, give me a moment. He's messing with some dials and buttons on his end. All of you hear him speaking in common now, as he basically just activated tongues on his computer.
Oh, I can understand him now.
Why didn't you do that from the get-go?
Do you ask him that?
Yes.
It is very difficult to use the translation software properly. especially with how damaged your vessel is.
Software?
There's,
Is that some kind of magic?
does that have to do with the seats?
Is he casting a spell on us?
What ship are you on? What planet are you from?
Is there a name for our planet that we know of?
Yeah, I don't know the name of our
That-
planet.
This planet has never been named. It's never had a reason
All I
to
know
be
is we're not
named.
on Urine.
What do people refer to the material plane as then?
The material plane.
I'll look around the ship and see if there's anything written on it.
That's
Here.
really weird. So what do people refer to all of the nations together as?
Is there any
They
words
don't.
written on the
They
outside?
refer to them all separately.
The world.
They don't even have a name for continents on this planet.
That's really, really weird. And really confusing. I'm traveling to the other place. Where?
The new world. It's
No,
the
you
new
you
world.
just you say the name of the country you're going to. I'm going to Lox, or I'm going.
What
to
if you're not
Europe,
going
or
to-
I'm going to Yukon?
That's fine. Okay. It's really
What if I'm going to an unclaimed island off the coast of
you can't go there.
some?
Well, then when people ask you where you're going, you're like, I don't know. I'll name it when I get there.
Or you're going to an
Lan is gonna name all the continents, and then he'll go down in history as the most intelligent person who ever existed.
Why did none of us think of that?
And it'd be nice to be able to fit in there.
Why don't you just come in?
Ah, yes, I found my notes. I do have a name for
Final
this
squeeze
planet.
then.
You're large size. You could literally just go in as difficult terrain. It's not an issue.
Yeah, just squeeze in.
Just crawl in.
So a dragon appears in the background.
Yeah,
Here-
nice
here-
close,
here's-
everyone.
Here's the name of my planet. I just found my notes. I did name it, apparently.
Oh,
Well, then we give him that name.
Talaria.
Talaria.
Flaria? What quadrant? What sector?
the spine?
Oh.
The material plane.
Well, yes, we are all on the material plane. What part of the galaxy are you from?
Galaxy.
This. What are you talking about?
How many moons do you have?
Two.
Two.
Okay, that definitely narrows it down. Do your moons sustain life?
One of them, I think?
One of them's green, so maybe. And blue.
Okay, one moon sustaining life. But I've narrowed it down to about a dozen. Wow, what is your... Obviously your technology is not very far. I believe I see swords and bows and arrows amongst you. And you are wearing but rags.
Hey,
Excuse
fine
me.
wizard robes.
Should we be giving this man all this information?
Setari has a point.
If you could one of you, there is a panel behind the seat right there behind you. If you could pry that panel open.
For what reason?
Lan shrugs. He'll pry the panel open.
I'm good at
You
prying things.
see a small keypad. He tells you if you could enter these 4 buttons in this sequence. He tells you what they are. That will activate the beacon that will help me locate where you are.
Why do you wish to find us?
We've had enough visitors
I
from...
don't. I wish to find my ship.
Oh, alright.
Do you want this thing? And I gesture to around me.
Very much so. Yes, it is mine.
It's awfully destroyed.
Yes, I must
Also-
find out what happened to it, why it is destroyed, and why it is so far from home.
Also, like, who are you?
Probably has something to do with the creatures that were on it. Or that came from it. Right, Star?
Do you know anything of this
I
Dominion
am
of the
Lieutenant.
Black?
I am Lieutenant Kwai Arni. I am doing the best I can in the front lines against the Battle of the Dominion of the Black. And this was one of our scout vessels, and I'm trying to locate it, as it has a lot of data on it that we require.
You said the Dominion of the Black.
We are...
Yeah, so I don't
Dominion
expect
disease.
you to know anything. What?
They've been here.
Would you please activate the beacon?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're fighting the Dominion of the Black, we share a common
You,
foe.
you seem to be the kind of ally we'll need.
Is there any way through this to do a perception for like insight, or is it with tongues and everything? It's probably
when
hard.
you were doing a perception like that, what you were doing is reading body language. So yeah, go ahead. You're just watching him live on a video.
Scrying's clear. A two-way scrying.
Because this is just very weird. This is very unnatural. She's very.
The problem is you don't know the mannerisms, whatever his culture is, what tics his people may have, to be able to discern whether he is being deceptive, whether he is being earnest. Because of the way he is constantly also looking around at presumably other consoles or screens and things like that, it's hard to get a read as well. The guy looks to be very busy, very impatient, and just really trying to get what information he can, if not even mildly annoyed. But y'all do activate the beacon?
Land will.
Yes. Perfect. There you are. Thank you. The screen goes black.
Alright then.
That dude is extremely close to us.
Why is he very close to us?
Wait, hold on. Does Land know?
No,
that?
I'm saying this out of character.
Okay, I was about to say because there's very little lag in the communication.
Yeah. That rate.
You don't know what kind of technology they have.
Magic is very quick.
No, but
I would.
I mean,
yeah. It's definitely faster than light.
It is actually.
Light has a speed?
Oh.
Well, I mean, I didn't say that in character. Land
Yeah.
doesn't know light.
we already established that this communication was out of character.
You think we could take that two-way scrying device with us? That'd be pretty handy to have.
So is he like coming back for this ship? Do we wait?
Let's
So
pry
he
it out.
claims.
Karth, let's pry it out and take it with us. We might want to talk to him later.
All right, let me.
Hold on. We don't know how it works.
Well, I mean, we were just
might
using it.
require being in this thing to work. We don't know.
Are you saying this is all some part of...
Is it attached to the body of this ship?
This is like some rituals? It's all tied together?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't detect any magic. And I did
Wait.
check.
If this ship communicated with him so quickly, perhaps he can travel that quickly. We should probably away from this place.
Yeah.
What
Although
if-
maybe not in the vessel
Yeah,
nearby.
We should away.
What if this thing isn't magical? What if this thing was alive at one point?
Well then, I don't know. I don't have these answers.
It has sustained great injuries.
We should definitely tell the archaeological people. Those people, yeah.
Karth just like strokes out.
I think we should wait and find out what's going on here before we upend literally everyone's worldview.
So out of play, dibs on the first laser gun.
Well,
Out of play, dibs on the first laser sword.
So we're just gonna go to Starfinder.
We should be very careful, though. I mean,
This would be one hell of a way to transition, like if we were doing a 1E game, to transition into a Starfinder campaign.
Yeah.
well, it sounds like we're summoning something else. We've got a good track record of those, don't we?
they seem to have brought the Dominion of the Black here.
I don't think we did that.
Hello.
I
They-
think
hello.
they
they
did.
did.
Are you still around? Hello.
No.
We're
Yes?
I lost connection. I'm sorry. It took me a moment to get it back.
Oh.
The wormhole that the signal is being funneled through is very weak.
I understood some of those words.
Why are you using worms? I don't understand.
Yeah?
Yeah, Karth is like, I understood the word weak. I'm not weak.
So does that mean you're gonna be riding a giant worm, or what?
I will be doing what I can to see if I can remote transfer the data through the wormhole. It is the data on that vessel that I need. If I, either way, I have been able to tap into. You actually see a couple of lights beginning to blink and kind of turn on the center console. I have been able to remote connect to the vessel itself, and I am able to apply the self-destruction, which will be better for your planet altogether if all trace of this is gone. I was trying to get back in touch with you to make sure that you weren't around when it set off. I will do what I can to try to get my data, but whether I get it or not, I will be destroying this vessel.
No, wait. Hold on.
Why?
Quick question. What kind of metal is it made out of? Oh, we're all dead.
I transpose.
All right. Oh my god.
I unsummon Tikva. Or actually, I don't unsummon Tikva. I can't. But Tikva's...
It explodes. Land hits the ground unconscious, but alive. Everyone else is dead.
Tikva would be real mad.
No, okay. The door locks. Shuts and locks. Land transposes. Tikva eventually gets unsummoned because it doesn't actually explode. The ship takes off and flies off into space, leaving land on the planet.
All right,
Well,
so we are
Tikva might be unconscious, and so does Lan, because Lan is going to run up and try to open the door from the outside.
Oh yeah,
right,
the engine's
right
fired.
near the thrusters.
I don't know what thrusters are.
Yeah.
But he does say, I will be self-destructing this soon, so please get a safe distance away.
What kind of metal is this thing made out of?
Unobtainium.
How far is a safe distance?
If you can still see it, you are too close.
What?
I was just half expecting Ko to like cover his eyes. All right, I'm safe.
That'd be hilarious if it worked.
So this thing isn't alive.
No, not at all. It is a transportation vehicle.
So it is a steel carriage. Yeah, you were right, Lan.
If you're just going to be taking whatever it is you need from this vessel, as you said, then destroying it remotely, how are we to deal with the Legion of the Black?
Dominion of the Black.
Or Dominion of the Black.
No Karth's elbow into your ribs.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I mean, supposedly we fought a pretty nasty one recently.
In order for them to actually be there means that they must have hitched a ride on this ship, which means there are only a finite number of them on your planet, and they will wreak a lot of havoc. They will cause a lot of damage. Hopefully, whatever native creatures or heroes your planet may have can handle them. But the Dominion of the Black themselves are nowhere near you. It would if they have been on your planet, then they now know about your planet, and will no doubt wish to conquer it, as they want to all planets in the universe. But it will be millennia before they would physically arrive there. If not eons.
Well, I have a question. We managed to kill one of them, even though it was very difficult and really just dumb luck. How do we compare to other worlds that have fought these things? Has it taken an entire army?
Just describe what you killed.
It was big. It had like 3 arms and 3 legs.
No face. It was.
Ah, yes, that is a Quailant. That is the lowest of the low brute infantry force deployed by the hundreds of thousands by the Dominion of the Black.
That was a grunt?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, that is the grunt
apparently-
infantry force.
It apparently drove me insane enough to want to wipe my memory.
Do you have means of delving into their minds?
Yeah,
No,
that's.
not that I know of.
I mean, many on this planet might. It's not terribly
To see what
rare.
the Dominion of the Black can see, to feel what they can feel, will drive one to insanity, if not suicide. To try to learn anything about these creatures, you cannot. You must only know that they are the true enemy of the universe. If entropy had a physical form, it would be the Dominion of the Black.
I didn't learn any new spells over the last 2 days, did I? Everyone?
I don't believe so.
Not that I know
Oh,
of.
Do not
no.
know.
When you dumped out your bag of holding, there was no Rod of Wonder.
I was thinking
yeah.
about that.
Mhm.
You would have noticed that.
Yeah. Rod of Wonder was missing.
I certainly don't think any of us took it.
We should
You
probably
did.
go get that.
You did
Where
jump
did I lose it?
into the ravine, and there was a river down there. It's possible it slipped out of your bag, I suppose.
Or his hand if he used it.
I'm still
Why
bewildered
would
that
I
you even
use-
survived
oh
that
my
fall.
god, I must have
Wait,
used it.
you said you were able to defeat a Quailant.
A
Yeah.
river defeated a Quailant.
We
We should
took
probably try to
part.
push them into rivers.
One of our
Very good. Hopefully your river washed its body away. Do not mess with the corpse of one.
We
too late
burned
for
it.
that.
Apparently,
Again,
there's another
trying-
one, though.
Literally trying to learn about the Dominion of the Black will cause such insanity that you could die.
Yeah, 3 people did die, but we burned the body after.
Ah, very good.
So the Brew Chalik, what are those to the Dominion?
Those are the scouts. They will float for tens of thousands of years through space until they happen upon an inhabited world. Once a Rushalik has encountered an inhabited world, they begin sucking out the memories and experiences of those that they encounter and sending them almost instantaneously through the massive consciousness that is the Dominion of the Black. It is, to the best of our knowledge, the Dominion of the Black wish to absorb all consciousness and all life in the entire universe.
Oh,
So I
that's
Probably-
definitely been happening to us.
probably
Yes.
shouldn't have let
If
them do that.
if a single Rushalik exists on a planet, the Dominion is now aware that that planet exists.
Oh, we've seen
I have
several.
a couple. Yeah.
How long did you say until they would come here?
If they know your planet exists, they have probably already sent people in that direction, or creatures in that direction. What they do is they will go to planets, and they will create flesh farms the size of entire continents. They will put an entire civilization within this flesh farm, converting it and altering it, messing with its genetics and magical properties until they have created a new slave race to serve them and aid them in conquering the universe.
Is a continent a large place?
That's not like normal.
Hammer.
You, Keith.
Waiting on that.
Also,
Hammer.
that smug grin you have on your face right now. 'cause
I do. I definitely do. I could
What's the
not
continent?
resist.
Okay, sure. The continent that Garen is on is named Lox because Lox used to be the whole continent. Take that.
I mean that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
That makes sense.
You said that you were part of a resistance or something fighting against the Dominion of the Black. How goes the war?
Oh, we do not fight to try to defeat the Dominion. We fight to have an extra day of life. No one can defeat the Dominion of the Black.
Challenge accepted.
Seems
Agreed.
like I wiped my memory for a good reason.
You were
Well,
devastated.
it doesn't
Kel.
sound like this is something we need to worry about now. So, I
It
guess
is not
that's a
something
plus.
you. It is not something you should worry about ever. Are you born worrying about that one day you will die? No, you just accept this as fact. All things come to an end. The Dominion of the Black is that end, so there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Luckily, they will not be able, there's no reason they should be able to arrive within your lifetimes, or even your children's children's lifetimes. So, the little mark that they have made on your planet, hopefully you can resolve that with as little collateral damage as possible, and continue living your lives to the fullest that you can.
Have you tried wishes?
We wish all the time that we had never encountered the Dominion of the Black.
No, not like actual wishes, not wishes that children make when they throw coins into wells, but actual wishes.
I mean, magically powered wishes.
Or communing with the deity.
What do you mean?
Surely the gods would send you aid.
Yeah.
The gods are things of the past. We have forsaken them as they have forsaken us.
Well, if you need a god,
Lan is aghast at such a notion.
I just take a moment and cast light on my shield. Like,
He holds up a flashlight and lights it.
Any sufficiently advanced magic is indistinguishable from technology, apparently.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
the gods are with us.
yes,
They la-
one,
they la-
one
they last
standing right
did-
here.
The last deity that my people encountered, we pulled them into a physical manifestation within our own plane, sequestering them and pleading for their help. They refused, so we enslaved them and forced them to help, which is the only reason that my people has survived against the Dominion of the Black as long as we have.
Oh,
That
think
does
we're
not
done
seem
here.
like the best way to handle a deity.
When your choice is complete genocide of your people, well, you have no choice. Luckily, my people, when our current physical form dies, our new one retains sometimes all of the memories of our past lives, so our works can continue on throughout a singular bloodline.
it's a nice trick.
By the way, guys, Samsarans are from space in my world.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It makes sense to me that a Samsaran culture would be technologically advanced.
Yeah, they remember shit. Well,
Well, societies that's just come here and speaks of enslaving the gods. I think we're done here.
I don't know if there's anything else for us to particularly learn that we want to learn.
We do at least know that it will be a very long time before the Dominion of the Black comes here.
Isn't this
Worth
thing
wiping
about
my
to be
memory
destroyed? We
for
should
then.
probably get out of it.
At the time the
that's what I
Dominion
was thinking.
actually reaches your planet, there's no guarantee that there will still be life on your planet. Time is relatively meaningless to the Dominion, as they quite literally have all the time left in the universe, as they are the end of it, or will be.
I step out. I'm done.
Well,
It was nice meeting you.
Good luck on your war.
Good luck on your thing.
Do you have any idea how many are left on your planet?
How many what?
Quailants, or Rushaliks, or any other manner of being the Dominion of the Black has created and employs.
We're not exactly sure which one is which. So
Setari, you said there were 2 sets of tracks?
Yes, there's 2 that were around this carriage, pod, vessel, whatever.
that could have been the crew.
My people are bipedal. Did these things have 2 or 3 sets of?
There was the three-legged things. I believe you said there was a
Yes,
Quaillant.
that is Quailant. If you saw 2
So-
sets, you said you have defeated 1, so there's 1 left. He begins
then-
pushing some buttons on a console, and a side panel beside you, Ikrie, opens.
I inspect the contents.
For lack of a better way to describe it, not metagamey, there's a laser rifle in there.
Well,
Whoa.
Keith called it, so
Well, Land takes the bowless crossbow.
Some quick schematics are brought up on his screen, including a small how-to video that shows you how to use it. Arnie does say, I was able to run a quick diagnostics. It appears as if this weapon is damaged, but you should still easily be able to get a few shots out of it before the energy crystals are completely dissipated. This should do a lot of damage to whatever you wish to shoot it. This could make battling your next Quailant a lot easier.
well, thank
So
you.
this thing, it's like shoots magic.
It shoots energy.
Land looks down the barrel.
It fires. Landon's head is gone. It is like a cartoony smoking end of a matchstick looking thing.
There's a trap. Get out.
Thank God, I liked Reese better anyway. Now,
Thank you for the unusual crossbow.
Yeah, what do you call this thing anyway?
It is a plasma rifle.
Understood.
Neither
a,
one of
plas-
those.
a placid rifle. Understood.
A placid rival is what he said, Karth.
Oh.
He said plasma rifle.
It is very rare that I speak to such unevolved, technologically at least, civilizations, so I forget the proper etiquette, and I'm sorry if my words come out as confusing or beyond you.
It certainly seems a little beyond us.
yeah, you do seem to reference a lot of things that we have no concept of.
Yeah.
Do not worry. You have made quite a few references to things that I don't either.
Well then, let's call it even then.
Very well. Self-destruct, go.
Oh.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
Real quick, does it look like I can salvage a chair?
You grab one on your way out and start kind of jiggling on it, but you're not really sure how it's mounted or fastens to the vehicle.
Okay, I give up then.
It was worth a shot.
That would have been so cool to just have my office and wherever we're at, just have one of those chairs.
There we go. We can't see it. It's all good.
I leave the map.
Okay. Y'all
Tikva.
Y'all go back up the way you took to get down here and start continuing back along the path in the direction you were headed.
I want to wait till it explodes.
And not long after you're continuing that way, you hear a loud explosion and see a huge flash of light and a small mushroom cloud.
But how much avalanche?
None. It wasn't much snow down there. It's warmer down there.
Oh, but I mean, it would have shook the whole mountain. Like, come on.
Should we
It
go
only
back and see how much metal there is?
Why do you want this metal, Ko?
I don't know.
wouldn't he?
Make a sword?
Why do you care about
You want a
swords?
sword?
I don't know. It's special metal.
Star sword.
Ko's large now. He's ready for a sword. But no.
There is a massive explosion. Any of you who look down see a crater where it used to be.
What's the
That
bulk
looks
on
like
this
it's
thing?
actually gone.
You wanted no
Well,
trace
which-
left.
What'd you say, Lan?
What's the bulk on this weapon?
Actually, good question.
Crossbow.
So one.
Get a crossbow, like a whatever a crossbow is, and just change the name, basically.
There we go.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it could be used as a hammer. Or a very effective one.
Well, I mean, anything could be used as a hammer, just... How well?
Even people's faces.
I haven't think I've seen you try that yet.
No, that was back in my younger days. Getting into bar fights and scuffles with my cousins.
Well, the good thing Ko's too big for that now, right? You can't pick him up and use him. That's good.
Oh, I would never
Pick you up.
I would never use Ko as a hammer. That's disrespectful.
Oh, I see.
But if I happen to come across some halfling who's like a little evil hammer, I might grab him by the legs and start hitting him against other evil hammer.
Well, it's two birds with one stone, no?
Yeah.
Which is a very strange saying. Is it a big rock? I never quite understood that one.
I always preferred the a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Well, the bird in your hand is your friend?
No, it's just a figure of speech.
Oh.
It means it's better to have one thing already in your possession than going through the effort and possibly failure of trying to get two things.
Ah. Oh, so, like, trying to save everyone instead of those that we can, kind of thing?
On a case-by-case basis. It's definitely not something that is written in stone.
Have you tried writing in stone? That takes forever.
Depends on what tools you have.
Well, maybe I'm not very practiced at it, then. I prefer my journals.
Definitely, and speaking of journals, you've definitely been chronicling our adventures for quite some time. Have you considered taking some of the more well-known elements and perhaps writing a book or having it translated into a book?
I mean, they are already a book, really. They're my journals. Now, whether they will ever be published or not, I don't know. I do find it strange. I was rereading the last one, and there are things I don't quite remember that I wrote in there. Things are missing that I remember. How long has this memory thing been happening?
Quite some time, as far as I know, unless that was also altered.
Huh. Maybe I have run into them then.
If you ever do publish it, though, I'll be one of your first readers.
Huh. Well, you're always welcome to read them. I don't mean to keep them hidden from you.
Oh, well, thank you. Is there anything juicy in there?
What would you consider the juicy?
Oh, you know, the things we got up to at the custard that one night.
Oh, there's not a whole lot about all of that. No, I don't go into great detail there.
See, I found this whenever I was in the library in Rayholt. I found this one section in the library, and it was made me sweat a little.
Well, there are many sections to many libraries, Karth. True and not.
Yeah, there was this one about this sultry lizard folk woman. I believe she was a maid or tavern wench or something. And, oh, she definitely got around.
Oh, she was well traveled. That's very nice.
Yes, well traveled as far as bedroom affairs go.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I see that coming?
I think the title of the book was like the sultry lizard folk wench or something.
Ah, so very original. I see.
Good read though. I believe there's actually like 5 books chronicling her tales.
Did you read them all?
The first 3.
Oh,
The 4th and 5th started actually developing a plot, and I lost interest.
ah. With all your deific enterprises, I didn't think you had the time.
I find time every now and then to pursue literary endeavors. Some non-fiction, some fiction, some educational.
I can't tell you the last time I picked up a book that I knew was fiction. I'm quite studious. When I can. Still have a list of about 16 things to research in that library.
You are the smartest barbarian I've ever met. I can say that for sure.
Yes, I don't think I fit the mold.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Aw, it gives you a hug.
This thing's not magical, but do you think if we turned it into Mason, this would count as one of the things he needs?
I have no idea. He might be one of the few we know that would know anything about it.
What are we
Lan,
turning
you
into
should
Mason?
try.
Well, we'll
You should-
definitely save it for that Quailant.
Lan, cast Summon Celestial and try it out on it.
I'm not gonna do that.
The next time you go to summon Tikva, it just doesn't work.
No,
Just
but I am
add it.
probably just gonna shoot the next thing I see.
Everyone's walking behind Land now.
Y'all continue traveling for another day and a half. Very uneventful. Okay. After a couple more
We're
days of
still
travel,
not seeing any wildlife.
y'all still need to no, you see no wildlife. You still need to remove rations, bacon, things like that.
Okay.
What's the
Will I ever
reload?
run out of bacon though?
What
Okay,
is-
load,
How many
Reload zero.
rations do you use a day? Is it like 1 ration a day or 2?
Yeah, 1 ration per day.
Okay. Karth's a hungry boy, so he's gonna go ahead and eat an extra. He's yoked out of his mind. He needs the protein.
I'm just picturing every now and then Karth picks up both kobolds and just starts arm curling them.
There's only one kobold here. And
I'm also still large.
He's gonna just like
True.
he's gonna pick Ko up and squat him.
I let him.
Doing lunge squats while they're walking.
You feel something pressing on the back of your neck.
32,000, not bad.
That better be your tail, Ko.
As you're traveling, you finally see your first sign of life. You have come across a path. There is snow on either side of you. It is snowing decently heavily, and all of you see a shadow go over you. And you look up and see a very large white dragon circling above.
Land shoulders the Placid Rival.
Does this
I don't
look,
know if we want to use that on that.
does this look the same size or bigger than the ones we fought in the Dead Frost? Do I need a wisdom check to remember
Bigger.
that? Bigger.
It
Okay.
looks bigger. It does not, as you look closer though, it does not appear to be circling you. It is circling something up ahead of you.
Perhaps we can try to find a bridge up ahead.
Do dragons circle things like vultures?
And actually, Arcana check. Do dragons normally just circle something?
To identify it to other dragons?
The best you can figure, Ko, is that dragon sees something it wants to attack, but it's trying to decide if it's a smart move to attack it or not. You know how smart dragons are, but you also know white dragons will oftentimes attack things out of their weight class because they're just insane.
Yeah.
They love the thrill. Yep.
I think there's something bigger up there that it's wondering if it should attack. Whatever we do, we need to be careful.
Yeah, I say we see if it attacks, and then maybe...
As you are having this conversation, it does swoop down very quickly. Hear a roar come up the path from ahead of you, followed by another similar sounding roar.
To a dragon? We should check this out.
Yeah, Ko's running. He wants to get an eye on this.
Yeah.
I'll follow at least to keep Ko safe.
This is a smaller battle map, so where you are on the battle map is actually where you are. Y'all are farther away because you want to keep a safer distance.
Yeah, we want to watch possibly 2 dragons throw down. Depending on
as you
what
get here, that is exactly what is happening. The white dragon has landed and is fighting another dragon.
Hot.
What color is the other
steal
one?
their hordes.
I have
The
a
old
guess,
other
but
the
Setari
other one
doesn't.
is a very bright and shiny gold coloring and has no wings.
Oh, wow. That was
That's
not my guess.
strange.
Ko, what is the significance of dragon colors again?
If y'all ever load in, you'll see it. Hey, Taylor.
Metallic
load-
ones are good
Yeah, I'm in.
for the most part. And then the chromatic ones are usually evil.
Well, you say Absu is silver, right?
Yes.
Can I make a check on the
Although that dragon doesn't have wings, so...
on the interesting one?
Yes, you can. Arcana.
Yeah, what the hammer is that?
Ikrie, you meet. Ko, you fail.
Kuroku would know.
Ko, you have 5 higher Arcana than Ikrie, and you fail.
Yeah.
I must have rolled well.
You did. This is a sovereign dragon.
A sovereign dragon.
They
What do I
are
know about sovereign dragon?
They are neutral dragons. They believe in a powerful hierarchy and believe that their kind are natural rulers, that they are a type of imperial dragons. Imperial dragons oftentimes have a lot to do with human affairs. A lot of imperial dragons will take on humanoid forms and rule over dynasties as pretending to be human and are elected amongst themselves within their own dragon community. For the most part, they are generally benevolent rulers and care about their human, when I say human, I mean elf, dwarf, whatever, care about their mortal subjects, same as they would other dragons. Again, they are neutral, but they are good rulers.
Well, I know who I'm rooting for.
I mean, should
Why
we
is-
interfere?
Why am I wearing a mask? Oh, that's
The,
snow.
the sovereign dragon appears to be wounded. I need to lower your HP to reflect that.
Well, hammered.
I like laying snow mask.
I do too. I'm worried about COVID from the party now.
Wait, what? Oh,
Look,
wow.
look at Lance
That is-
smoking. It looks like
that
he's
is
wearing a mask.
perfect.
Well,
How
that's...
how is that so perfect?
Well, this
I don't
is-
know. When I loaded in, I was like, did my picture change?
I need that to be your picture now.
Well,
This would work.
this is a metallic. Aren't we going to stop this?
This is not a metallic dragon. This is Imperial.
No, it's
Ikrie didn't say anything yet. I don't know.
That's right. You're just seeing a gold dragon.
I said
Yeah.
a sovereign dragon. They're
Oh,
God.
Well, I can tell you this much. The white dragon is obviously the aggressor because it's
And
a white dragon.
White dragons are typically insane.
sovereign dragons aren't evil. I can tell you that. They're.
Well, then our path is clear. Let us assist this dragon with the other.
I'm cool with that.
All right.
Initiative time. Dragon battle. and other people. Okay, first is the white dragon. You'll never guess what the white dragon does.
Flies away.
Flies over and breath weapons us.
No, he stays right there on the ground and breath weapons the dragon in front of him.
But breath weapon, either way.
That's a fail.
That was
awful.
a terrible roll.
That's a lot of cold damage. What is your reach? Y'all have already been fighting. Okay, you're close enough. I'll swing the tail. Cool. Breath weapon doesn't have the attack rate,
Wow.
and that's a miss.
Breath weapon doesn't have the what trait?
Attack, so it doesn't factor multi-attack penalty if I do an attack after it.
That, yeah, I don't see why it would.
All right, the next person's turn is. Let me begin combat. Is the young sovereign dragon who is battling the adult white dragon. Who moves forward? Has one action. And bites. And claws. Let's see how you did. You succeed on the bite. And you succeed on the claw. Cool.
Righteous. Mental damage. Whoa. That's funky.
Lan, it is your turn.
I'll fire the Placid Rival.
It explodes. Does 40d6 damage to everything within a 100-foot radius.
Aha!
Nah,
We get reflex saves at least.
Go ahead and do your attack roll.
Well, okay.
Wow.
On your first attack, too. Wait, who are you shooting?
Obviously, the freaking white dragon.